Hi, it's Higher Level Gaming. I'm Katie, and have you downloaded the Epic Games Store yet? Well, you might want to because they just keep stealing exclusives away from Steam. It's been an incredible year for Epic. Not only has Fortnite managed to dominate the collective consciousness of the gamosphere with their new winter map, they've also become the most talked about marketplace as of late, and they've managed to get a lot of cool exclusives from game developers. The final episodes of the Walking Dead game series has been the most recent nab for Epic, and it's a pretty big one. The studio behind the games, Telltale, recently fell apart this year, and since then buzz has been at an all-time high for the rest of the series to be completed. In an article by GameSpot, we learned that Skybound Games announced that the final 2 episodes of The Walking Dead's final season will be launched exclusively through the Epic Games Store, and the previous 2 episodes will be added. Notably though, anyone who's already purchased a season pass will receive their copies of the episodes through the platform they purchased it through. But if you haven't done that yet, well then the only way that you can play final season of The Walking Dead is through the Epic Games Store. So that's at least 2 titles now that we own on the Epic Games Store, and as long as these free games keep coming, that number is just going to continue to grow, which puts it right next to Steam for us. I mean, they did already release Subnautica for free, and if we didn't already have that game, we definitely would have been interested in picking it up. It's a great game. So the fact that they're giving games like that for free makes me feel like this is going to be a really great service. In some other news, if you're a fan of the awful and endearing Spider-Man movies from the 2000s, you're in luck because the Sam Raimi suit is now available for anyone who purchased Marvel Spider-Man through the PS4. Meanwhile, Fallout 76 is charging $20 for Santa and Mrs. Claus.
That's Young Ye. Young Ye said it first. We're not gonna just steal his content, guys.
This is an awesome example of how DLC should work, because they gave you tons of suits just for playing the game, and now you just get to have this one for free. Honestly, all developers should take note, except for CD Projekt Red, because you guys are doing great. The cherry on top is that this was the most requested suit from fans, which not only shows consumer-friendly business practices, but it shows that they're a studio that's actually listening and cares about what the fans have to say. This is really refreshing. We don't usually get that kind of response from game studios, and just in time for the holidays. So we do have a lot of up-and-coming videos about China, and they are extremely critical, but we do have our reasons for that, and we do consider ourselves to have integrity.
Integrity Weed, coming soon to a giant online retailer near you.
For that reason, we have to report some good news from China, but it doesn't change our criticism, so keep that in mind. China has apparently lifted a freeze on game approvals. According to an article from GameIndustry.biz, the government states that regulators are reviewing a large stockpile of games and will hurry to issue licenses. And that's good. That's good that people in China will be able to play these games. And if this is indicative of China softening their policy on video games, then that's great for people that love games the world over. China is a huge market and one that game developers are salivating to capitalize on. A downside for us can usually be their strict rules on games, which can affect the content of our own, especially when there's only one version of a game globally. This is the end to a freeze of approvals made back in March, and follows a statement made recently that many games would need to be revised or be prohibited. So we are getting some mixed signals here, but let's not look that gift horse in the mouth. So that was it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed or at least learned something new. If you did, please like this video to help us out, and subscribe so you can always find out when we post videos like this one. So go play some video games and have a good day.